The last laugh, it seems to be on Epic and Sweet Baby Inc. themselves, and of course Warner Brothers, a once great company who are now so insufferable beyond belief that Suicide Squad killed the Justice League. Remember, a couple of weeks ago, it was slashed to $5 on the Epic Game Store. And guess what? It's now going down to £3.49 in the USA. And they still can't shift this game. Gee, I can't imagine why that is. Or Kimberly, the fact that you killed a beloved icon like Bruce Wayne / Batman? No, surely that can't have anything to do with why people are not interested in buying this game, this live service piece of doo-doo.
Her voice may be almost as important to gamers as Lara's double pistols, curves and skimpy shorts.
Kung Fu Hot Dog
is a Kung Fu renegade cop. Now he must defeat the most evil Kung Fu master in the world.
For a modern gaming audience.
Get ready for a new world of unspeakable adventures.
I said, Mummy, I like the way the lady runs.
Get ready for a new world of unspeakable adventures, never before shown in a motion picture. Get ready for
Kung Fu Hot Dog.
No retreat, no surrender.
Right?
So as reported on thatpartplace.com, the Sweet Baby Inc. infested DEI game of Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League, currently 95% off the Steam store for both regular and deluxe versions. The standard edition, ordinarily priced at $69.99, is currently being offered via the online platform for £3.49. This is so ridiculous. And the deluxe edition, you might as well say it was originally $100, but now for the bargain basement price of $4.99, folks, this live service game, depending if your servers actually work or not, could all be yours. I mean, just give the damn thing away for free, for crying out loud. That's what they should do, and I'm willing to bet, even at that stage, nobody will still download this god-awful game. What it spells out to me is that Warner Brothers just want to recoup some of the $200 million they've lost on the sale of this game. Remember, that was one of the biggest exposés of the year in March or before, when Cabrutus Rambo decided to make a curated list on Steam highlighting all the DEI and ESG infected games from Sweet Baby Inc. and similar publishers out there like Compulsion Games as well, who obviously have something to do with Sweet Baby Inc. for South of Midnight. Even for a Black Friday sale, this is extreme. The latest failure by Arkhamverse developer Rock Daddy, in this case, lost parent company WB Games an estimated $200 million, which is what I've just said. And again, what actually killed this game, folks? Not just the horrible character design of Harley Quinn and the fact she points a gun at Bruce Wayne, who is helpless at this stage. It's just the fact that it's a live service game. Now, what is the point, ladies and gentlemen, of going into your favorite game store or ordering off Amazon a physical edition of this game, and then you plug it into your PC or your favorite console of choice, and you're hoping or praying to God that maybe you won't be the only person on the live service playing this game. You might have others to join you. But then again, if the servers for Warner Brothers suddenly goes offline, you're done, you're dead. If you file a refund claim, you'll probably have to wait months before you even get it back in your bank account. Why? Because Warner Brothers and other companies like them are just gaining interest on your requests until they give you back your money without interest. That's how it works, folks. So I find this diabolically devilish that they're even now trying to give this game away at almost a freestanding price, but it's not quite getting there. And again, folks, what people would like is to see a rebirth of the Arkham Asylum, right, of Batman. Again, Kevin Conroy, his legacy before he passed away was being involved with this ilk of a game. I bet the original script didn't suggest that Batman was going to die at the end or in the middle of the game. Haven't played it, so I couldn't tell you. And so it kind of remains to be seen what will happen. I really do hope that there will be a documentary about this being made one day, like the downfall of Rocksteady games and why did this game end up the way that it was. Look, when I did a reaction to this 2 years ago, even I was calling out the red flags at that time, saying the dialogue and the combat looked very strange. Why would King Shark, being the most powerful dude out of that lot, walk around or run around or with a machine gun? It made no sense. Why would Captain Boomerang, whose signature weapon is a boomerang, doesn't use one in the game, but instead he uses a firearm?
That's progressive.
Yeah, it's my muff. There we go.
Natalia's brought back the muff.
And it was all too colourful, a lot of trend ideology that you can kind of see hidden within the design of the game, right? Even the Harley Quinn redesign looks absolutely awful. Don't forget, folks, in the game, she looks at her old sexy costume and goes, whatever, and closes the door on it as if to say, yeah, I'm just a third wave feminist right now. I don't believe in being that version of me anymore, which is just an utter big middle finger to the design of Harley Quinzel. I absolutely hate that. Then you had the emaciated, gay-looking Joker in that DLC this year, and everybody was just put off by that as well. Like, what the hell are you doing?
What a gay day.
If you see the current state of Rocksteady Studios and who runs it and who's designing the games, can I just ask you a question, folks? Why would you even hope that a Batman game could be even great again under the current leadership of Rocksteady? The original guys have all left and they're doing their own thing now, aren't they? And can we not forget Mrs. Freeze? That's right, never mind Victor Freeze, the original OG bad guy for Batman. No, we've got Mrs. Freeze, who, by the way, is not even Mr. Freeze's wife. She's just the female version.
Victor Freeze, this brilliant but cold scientist, would do anything to protect his wife Nora, whether that meant opposing or aiding Batman.
Well, I do have a reputation to keep up. I miss Nora's cheering. We'll make up for it later.
Let's send out the message of transgenderism in a WB game that Victor Freeze would also like to go through an operational switch and become Mrs. Freeze. But the only prize freeze that WB should be considering is the overblown budget on James Gunn's Superman Legacy movie, because apparently we're going to get a trailer for that on the 19th of December of this year. However, from what I read yesterday, it's not pleasing the higher-ups at Warner Brothers what the rough cut of the trailer looks like. In fact, they've gone back to James Gunn's crew and have said to them, you need to edit this to make it more palpable. On paper, it sounds amazing, but I'm having high hopes, medium to high hopes this will be an absolute belter of a movie. But when already they're calling out the red flags that the trailer might confuse people or people might walk away with the wrong impression, yeah, I think Warner Brothers are trying to reinvigorate that feeling of going to the cinema again. Whether it's going to happen or whether it doesn't is an entirely different story. So if you were me, and if I were you, perhaps you should return, my beloved cretins, for the next video.